I'm Anthony Forrest, the president of Steel Cod, and I'm here with John Beresford, our VP of Sales, ready to discuss all things appliances. So, John, appliance salespeople are dealing with all sorts of feedback from customers, and this one impacts washing machines, where people might be saying,
Mhm.
like, this just isn't cleaning, this isn't working, it's getting my clothes wet, and it kind of ends there. But there's a little more to washing machines that have to do with the cycle. Particularly when people get comfortable with normal, comfortable with quick generally, and don't move on past that. But they're really not doing the washing machine justice at that point, right?
Yeah, you're right. And look, I think that the habit really stems from misunderstanding what those cycles actually are, and I think that most people treat them more like their preferences than anything else, right? I mean, normal, quick, heavy, everybody kind of knows. And, they kind of devolve the whole thing into it's just kind of like a matter of time and convenience. It's pick the one you like, hit start, and just kind of move on with your day. But look, that's just really not what these cycles are doing, right? I mean, they're not shortcuts, they're not interchangeable, and they're really just different, completely different in this day and age, completely different environments designed for different types of fabrics and different types of loads. So, when you use the same one every time, just understand you're not simplifying the process for you. You're removing really, I would say probably the part of the system that's supposed to match the machine to what you're actually giving it. And then once that happens, your performance is most definitely going to feel at best inconsistent, and it's not because the washer is inconsistent. The vast majority of them out there today are not built that way. It's really because the conditions that you set it up for weren't ideal.
So what is it that people are really, besides kind of the comfort level of just hitting the same button over and over again, what is it that people are thinking, like, why they're not going beyond their comfort circle of when it comes to washer cycles?
Yeah, so this is another one where you kind of have to step inside of the mind of the consumer and what they're kind of valuing at that moment when they do something like this, right? Because it's like they're staring at a board or a knob or whatever with, 27 different options, and they always kind of pick the same one. So, I mean, if you break that down, really customers think more in terms of speed and simplicity than anything else when it comes down to it, right? It's what's going to be able to get done the fastest, or what works most of the time for me, or those types of things. So quick becomes a go-to when they need something done fast, and normal becomes the default when it's almost like it should cover everything. Like whatever I feed it, normal just feels right, and that thinking uh, honestly probably does make sense, right? If all cycles are basically the same, then that thinking would be perfect, because that's kind of the way that it used to be. And if the only difference is time, which is what customers truly believe, then there probably wouldn't be any real reason to think about it. But the reality in today's machines are those cycles are designed to solve extremely different problems, and ignoring that is really what's creating the issues for themselves.
So let's talk about that because, like you said, they might consider that there's a slight difference between cycles. So what difference does it make? Let's just hit normal. But that's really not the truth. They're actually missing out on some real advantages.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, when you change a cycle, just understand that you're changing how much water is being used, how aggressively that drum is going to move, how long clothes are going to stay saturated, right? How fast they're going to spin, what temperature is going to be applied to them, right? All of these things, there's more, right? But that combination is what determines how well something gets cleaned, and really how much wear it's going to take on during that process. So a heavy cycle isn't just longer, it's actually designed to break down soils, heavy soil levels, and more water, more movement, more contact time, all those types of things. A delicate cycle does the exact opposite of that, right? It's a lot less movement, it's lower spin speeds, it's ultimately less stress on the fabrics as a result. In a quick cycle, what's happening there is it just takes all these things and compresses it all, right? So it's less time, it's less water contact, it's less opportunity, just so you know, for detergent to be able to do its job as designed. So when somebody takes a load that actually needs more time or movement and saturation and runs it through a cycle that's compressing and reducing all three of those things, well, then the washer didn't underperform, right? It was really never given the conditions required to do the job properly for you.
So
And
what's
look,
interesting?
I
Oh,
would
no, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say, people are gonna go push back on that last part, right? Is I know they're going to, right? Because they're gonna say, I use the same cycle all the time and my clothes come out clean. Okay. Yeah, maybe, right? But that doesn't mean that the system is working correctly. It just means the load that you gave it was probably a little bit more forgiving, maybe. Or, look, let's be honest, too. We'll play both sides. Some loads don't require all that much to be clean, right? If it's lighter soil levels, if it's durable fabrics, I mean, those types of things, they can handle a little bit more of a mismatch there in terms of cycles. But that's also not the standard, right? The system is built to handle really a wide range of conditions. And the only way it does that properly is if the cycle does match the load. So what people are really experiencing isn't consistent performance, right? It's variable results depending on what they put in it, and that's why it feels unpredictable.
So what's interesting about this is that there's more to the potential cost of taking this approach to the washer than simply just that it's good enough. And that's that feels like
Mhm.
that's the only trade-off. Well, it's good enough. It'll be fine and this will work. There's actually a little more to it that could be causing, potential service issues almost with the washer by not choosing the right cycles.
Yeah, I would say, like first, I mean, if you look at cleaning and fabric condition, right? We can talk about those things first, right? On the cleaning side, clothes don't come out fully clean like we talked about. Odors are going to stay in the fabrics, and detergent doesn't rinse off properly, right? And so many people have detergent allergies and skin conditions, especially with kids. That's a big one. And then on the fabric side, your clothes are going to wear out faster. Your fibers are going to break down over the course of time. Items are going to lose shape or even shrink down. And that's probably where most people misread the situation, right? If clothes aren't clean, they assume the washer isn't strong enough, right? And if clothes wear out, they assume the washer is going to be too aggressive. But both outcomes can actually come from the same mistake, which is what we're talking about, right? That the cycle just doesn't match the load.
So let's help salespeople out here a little bit. And they're presenting the washing machines, they're doing their comparisons with the customer, they're talking about cycles. How can they really set the customer up, set the expectations properly for the customer so when they get home with their new washer, they are using different cycles to maximize the effectiveness of the machine?
Yeah, great question too, because I think this is probably one of the easiest places that you can add value without even really having to overcomplicate anything. I mean, again, we're not sitting there trying to teach every cycle. That's not what we're doing, right? We're just resetting how people think about them in general. So again, like we talk about all the time, just listen for some cues because they're going to come up in normal conversation, right? Like somebody just says, "Oh, I just use normal for anything anyways," or "I just like to use a quick wash because it's faster." You're going to hear those types of things as you ask, and you should be asking, right? Is what their regular laundry process looks like. They'll probably talk about cycles. And if they don't, bring them up. Do you usually use normal for everything? Are there any other cycles that you like? Those types of things so you can start to form a complete picture. And then from there, again, the important part, don't over explain anything, right? I mean, don't turn it into some, cycle lesson that nobody really wants to hear or is really prepared to hear. Just reframe it, right? Is just real quick, hey, just so you know, these cycles aren't interchangeable anymore nowadays like they used to be, right? They're designed for very different types of loads. That's enough to set the expectation. And if they ask follow-up questions, amazing, right? But now they understand, at least at a bare minimum, that the choice is going to matter, right? Because if they go home and they start using that wrong cycle and the results aren't good, like we always talk about, they're not going to question the machine. They're not going to question their own habits. They're not going to, I mean, they are going to question the machine. They're not going to question their own habits. They're not going to question the cycle that they selected. They're going to question the washing machine and they're going to question why you recommended that one to it. And that's what a simple little thing, a little reset like that can help you prevent.
We drop a new episode every day of the week, including weekends. Don't forget to rate and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.